end of that discussion. We're making mayonnaise today. So to make mayonnaise, I have my blender, which is in the cupboard because there's a plug-in in there, and it just seems a lot easier than bringing. And I can bring it out and put it on here to add things to it, which I guess actually maybe I'll just bring it out of the cupboard today. No, I don't get things ready ahead of time. That would be like, I don't know. Then I wouldn't be getting to talk to you at the same time. Maybe you'll stick to here. Oh, isn't that great? Okay, so we'll plug it in here. Now, it's very easy for it not to work. So, we shall begin. You put in an egg. This is a very big container for that. I think I'll use a smaller container. Luckily, it's all clean. All right. Oh, but you can't add to it. Darn. Hey, I wonder if... No, you can't add to that one either. All right, well, we'll just have to use this great big one. So, first we add 1 egg. But it looks like I may need to make it bigger than that just so it'll work. So, 1 egg. Another egg. We'll put 2 eggs in. So it covers the bottom enough. Okay, and then we're going to use oil. But before we do that, what else are we going to add? Let's add a little sea salt. And a little lemon juice. Maybe a teaspoon or a tablespoon. Don't need much. Lemon juice. Oh, and mustard. Let's get some mustard out. Moutarde. Where is the mustard now? It may be. Oh, there it is, right there. Okay, Google.
They say mayonnaise is made by emulsifying eggs, oil, type of acid, usually vinegar or lemon juice. Emulsification means combining 2 or more liquids that normally are unmixable. I also found the answer to this question. Is mayonnaise made from rotten eggs? Do you want to hear it?
No, thank you. Okay, so let's see. What other spices do you want in it? You can put anything in your mayonnaise. You could put a little onion powder or garlic or ginger. What are common seasonings for homemade mayonnaise? Okay, Google. What are common seasonings for homemade mayonnaise? Try to do that quietly.
On the website healthline.com, they say, mayonnaise can be prepared in a variety of ways, using different oils, condiments, or herbs and spices. Above are just a few recipes for you to try. However, there are so many more ingredients you can use to add flavor, including fresh herbs like rosemary, tarragon, thyme, dill, or cilantro. I found an answer to another question on that topic. What gives mayonnaise its flavor? Do you want to hear it?
Yes.
On the website stackexchange.com, they say, also, whole egg, not just yolk. I think you'd be better off adjusting your taste to real mayonnaise flavor. Also, a great side benefit of making your own mayonnaise is that you realize that it's almost all oil. Use good oil, use garlic, use whatever spices and herbs that you like.
Rosemary. Let's put some rosemary in it. I like dill. Nah, but I'm not going to put it in. And I think I get enough garlic in my life, but I could put a little bit of garlic in it. Nah. We'll just use rosemary today. Oh, sounds like the dinner is ready. It only had to pressure cook for 6 minutes. Okay, so now put the lid on and we're going to add things while it's cooking. and it will be noisy. Now I have just begun to enjoy avocado oil. I really like it. It's really nice. Let me see what it actually tastes like. I always use it when I'm making my, but you know, yeah, oh, it's good. Okay, so prepare for noise, or should I put this farther away? I'll mute it, okay? And you can watch. I'm going to add oil until it gets solid. And I'm going to blend it until it gets solid, but I will mute it in the meantime. Where's the mute thing? Mute. Okay, so it worked. You have to add it very slowly, very slowly. And if you do that, see See, it thickens. Actually, you were supposed to add a half a cup of oil at the very beginning with the egg, but it still worked. Look at this. It's not quite as thick. It could be thicker. I could do it again and add more. But there's mayonnaise. If you add it too fast, it will just be liquid. I think it can use more salt. So nobody's watching. Interesting. It was just terribly boring, I guess. But it worked. But this lid has got too big a hole on the top. And so it's very okay, I think it needs more salt and more, what was our spice? Rosemary. Okay, and then I'm gonna, should have something on there to keep it from coming through like that. I think I'll just use a piece of wax paper. And I'll put a little hole in it. That's going to be tricky, isn't it? Maybe I'll put this over here. Okay, put it over the oil. Okay, now. Sorry, I forgot to mute it. Hello, hello. Thanks for your thumbs up. So, let's look at it. Can you see in there? When you're doing this, it gets so that it won't blend it anymore. You see that? It's very thick. Yay! It worked. I'll put it in a jar. So if you make your own mayonnaise, you can use whatever oil you want. So with this, I guess I used about a teaspoon of salt and about 2 cups of, well, 2 eggs and about, I'm not sure, just oil drizzled in the size of a thick needle. If you go in any bigger than that, it might not work. And then but you can revive it. If it doesn't work and it's all liquid and doesn't get like this, you can start over. You can start with another egg and then a 1/2 cup of that, and then you can add that very slowly. Getting it out of these things is so hard. Guess this one doesn't come apart at the bottom, which is probably a good thing because it doesn't end up leaking ever. Now remember that oil dissolves rubber. So if you use a canning jar or something and you've got a rubber lid, turn the inside lid upside down. Okay, so here it is. Homemade mayonnaise. Oh, it's quite tasty. This has rosemary, salt, mustard, lemon juice, oil, and an egg. Start with 1 egg and 1/2 cup of oil and your spices, and then add the rest. Okay, so that's that. I hope you liked it. I hope you do this at home because it's really good. And you can use whatever oil you like. Bye. You saw it here last, and you can do this at home. Results may differ.